Oh, damn. Hello, water signs. That was a great way to start off the video. Phone just wanted to go everywhere. So we're just gonna get a general message. We're just gonna start pulling some cards and see what the fuck is up with the energy. Obviously there's some shit that's falling into place, and I hear also some shit that's falling out of place. So you guys might be in the middle of ending one cycle and starting a new cycle. So it's sort of like you guys are in that hallway phase where you've just walked out of the one cycle, you shut the door behind you, and now you can't go back, but you also aren't necessarily fully into this new phase, right? So you're sort of stuck in the hallway, like, which door do I open? Just waiting for a door to become available to you. I also started getting really out of breath when I started your reading. I know you guys can hear it in my voice and probably see it. So I'm just being guided to tell you guys to take a couple seconds, take a minute, and breathe in for 3 seconds, out for 6. In for 3 seconds, out for 6. I'm gonna do this 3 or 4 times with you guys, and if you guys want to just skip this little breathing technique, then go ahead. Skip about 30 seconds or like 20 seconds, you know. Okay, so first we're gonna go deep breath in, inhaling everything you guys want to bring into your life, inhaling those positive intentions, and then when we exhale for 6 seconds, we're going to be releasing all the tension, releasing everything that doesn't serve, and releasing whatever needs to be released. So in, out, in, out. In again. One more time. All right, I heard we're ready to tackle this. So you guys, I feel like what your guides, your ancestors, and your spiritual team want to tell you guys, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, is that you guys need to start emotionally regulating yourselves before you make decisions, right? You guys are water signs, so things hit you really hard when it comes to the emotional sector. So it might be really good for you guys to take a step back when you realize that you're so deep into your emotions and really ask yourself, what way do I want to handle this? What way do I want to move forward? What way do we need to work on this? And what is the appropriate approach to whatever it is that's going on? Some of you could be dealing with like a scarcity mindset. We have the Fool coming out, and that makes so much sense, as I was saying, that you guys are just waiting to move on to this new cycle of your life, right? You guys have basically let go of this old cycle, this old path that you guys were on, and now you're like in the middle, in the limbo phase, and you guys aren't fully feet grasped, like you guys aren't fully like footed right into the new cycle yet, but you guys are dangling in between the two. So it's like, I feel like this is a very big like, it's sort of like you're at a crossroads. That's like the image that I'm getting. And you guys need to be very careful of your words. Be very careful of especially the words that you speak onto yourself and onto your life. Like, I am this, I am that, this is so hard, or this is so easy, stuff like that. You need to really pay attention and be mindful of the words that you speak over your life and over your being and over yourself, right? And over other people too. Confirm what I was just thinking. There might be some anger at somebody here. It could be that you guys are directing some anger at somebody, or there could be that somebody else is directing some anger at you. I feel like this is over a relationship. Could be, it feels like you guys directing this anger towards another person. but it could be switched around if it feels like it. It does definitely feel like this energy is sort of being projected, so be careful. Like I said, take those deep breaths, take that little bit of time to reflect and to step back before you make decisions, right? Especially, like, I heard hex. So if anybody is doing any type of magic here or visualization or stuff like that, really make sure that you are taking that time to sit back and really ask yourself, when you are emotionally regulated, if the decisions that you are making are the correct decisions. Maybe you guys might need to, like, chill out, relax, have a little bit of a drink, not too much, just a little bit. Get yourself relaxed. For some of you, you guys are like, no, that is not where you need to be making these decisions. For some of you, drinking might be something that is influencing your decision making in a negative way. For others of you, this is a way where you could calm down. It truly depends on the person, and you know yourself the best, so take it however it resonates for you. Yeah, we have the Queen of Swords here. I kind of want to clarify backwards. So let's clarify this Queen of Swords first. Queen of Swords and the Four of Wands is being clarified by the Ace of Wands here. So I feel like you guys are counting on some sort of new beginning or some sort of new chapter in some sort of relationship. Let's clarify once more. Clarifying. You guys are counting on things being different this time, or different this time around, right? It definitely does feel like maybe there have been certain chapters of a certain relationship that have not necessarily been favorable. Maybe started out really good and then plummeted and started to get really good. It feels like a roller coaster of emotions. But Spirit is really wanting you to ask yourself what is best for you and how this makes you feel. Not how do you see the potential of this relationship or how do you see the potential of this person, because we can see the potential in somebody, but they might not ever live up to it. Or we can see the best in somebody, but they might not be able to live up to that best version of self. Just because we see it doesn't mean that it is within them or within their ability or capabilities to embody that. Right? So really ask yourself, for what it is right now, how does it make you feel? And how would you feel if things were going to continue to stay the same? If things were to not get better, could you deal with it the way that it is now? This could be about a relationship. This could be about your job. This could be about your life period. I'm getting really jittery energy, and I know you guys see me drinking some wine, but literally that was the first sip that I had. So it's like, it's not because of that. Like, your energy is very, I heard toxic, but what I wanted to say is your energy is very anxious. Your energy feels very anxious. You guys might be dealing with some very toxic circumstances or toxic people, and these toxic people might be causing you to therefore act toxic or act out of character. The Six of Cups is in the middle of this reading. So it's like you guys might be counting on something to be the way that it was before. Get back to good or get back to nice. And Spirit is like, again, it's great to see the potential, but not everything can live up to the potential. So see what it is right now and in what ways it is changing. Is it changing for the better? Is it changing for the worst? Like, in what ways is it changing? And if it continues to go down or up the whatever way it's already going, would you be able to deal with it, right? Would you be able to be happy in this situation? How would it make you feel? How does it make you feel? We have the Moon in reverse. coming out underneath the Page of Pentacles and the Fool. There's something here. I heard it's not giving. It's not giving. There's something here that's not giving, whether it is a relationship, like I said, a job, whatever it is, whatever we're talking about here, however this is resonating for you, there's something about this that is not giving what it should, not giving what it used to. There's some things that are being hidden below the surface. There's some feelings that are being hidden below the surface. There's some unsureness here. Not everything's being communicated to you. Or maybe you guys aren't necessarily communicating yourself. We have the Devil right here. I want to clarify that Devil because I feel like it should be right there. Clarify that Devil here. The Knight of Cups. So this might be like somebody who's unsure of what they want. Somebody who speaks on, oh, we can have this, we can have that, but doesn't make any progress towards it. And Spirit's like, you have to be the one to make the decisions, because I feel like if you were to let this person make the decisions, like, things would continue to be the same and continue on the same pattern. And I don't mean, when I say you guys have to be the one to make the decisions, I don't mean you guys have to have unnecessary control. We're not talking about control here. We're talking about boundaries, 1111, and we're talking about making the decisions that are best for you. It's not like you have to make these certain decisions in like, oh, we go here and we do this and da da da, and you act like this, because if not, then it's going to go downhill. That's not what I'm talking about. You have to be able to make the decisions. Is this something that I want to continue on with? Or is this something that needs to be cut short? Because I feel like if this is like a should I stay or should I go type of energy or type of situation, it's like this person will continue. It's like this person might be the one that like makes you make the decisions, right? This person might be the person that's like, well, if you don't want to be with me, then don't be with me. Or if you want to be with me, then be with me. It's up to you. You know, this person might not be able to tell if something is unhealthy. I feel like they're able to tell if it's unhealthy. I feel like this person is not going to let it go just because it's unhealthy. It's sort of like Aquarius energy, like, but like low Aquarius energy. I've noticed with a lot of low vibing Aquarians, like Aquarians tend to, like, let's say they want the relationship to be over or something like that. And not saying that that's how it is, just an example. Like a low vibe Aquarius that wants the relationship to be over will, I just saw 1, 2, 3, 4. A low vibe Aquarius that wants the relationship to be over will tend to do things to cause that relationship to be over, but they won't say, hey, I don't want to be with you, or hey, we should cut this off, or hey, this is getting unhealthy. You know, they will continue to do things to continue to make the relationship spiral, and then they will wait for you to call it off, because a low vibing Aquarius, they don't want to make those hard decisions, right? They don't want to, they'd rather push you away and have you call it off than to say, oh, I was the bad guy and I made it, you know, I made it crap, or or I was the bad guy and, you know, I ended things. That's the type of energy that I'm getting here. We have the 5 of Swords and the 7 of Swords on the back of the deck. These to me are like twin cards almost. It's like they both speak to me about betrayal. They both speak to me about like wanting to have your cake and eat it too type of energy. And it's like this person is in this energy, like they need to heal, they need to work on themselves. They have a lot of past trauma that they need to work on and they need to move on from. And until you sit down and you make this decision, like I feel like this person's going to continue to be in this energy. Like it's sort of like you have to set the pace for this relationship, right? And your guides are right there, so don't feel like you're alone. Don't feel like you're alone. And I know it might really feel like you're alone. You guys might have to leave something that feels really stable in order for you guys to get something that really works for you guys, because it's like right now you guys are in like a victim mentality. Not to say that you were never wronged, and not to say that you were never the actual victim, but it's like there's a certain point where we have to realize that we are putting ourselves in the victim mentality. We are putting ourselves in that situation to consistently be the victim. Excuse me. And we are continuously perpetuating this problem by staying in the situation that causes us to feel like this, right? We can't continue to blame somebody for our struggles when we continue to hold on to the things that are making us struggle. Whether this is a person, whether this is a mindset, whether this is whatever. There needs to be a judgment call made, and it needs to be made by you, okay? But that is what I have for you guys. I hope that resonated, and I will see you guys later. Toodles.